Just introduce yourself to the people real quick. Just say your name and how are you affiliated with Mema? Like, you know.
Hi, I'm Mema. Cut. One thing I've always admired is how she always shows the love of Christ and how wise she is, just in like every situation, you know.
One thing that I look back on that always stands out is that Mom was so intentional with the way she lived her life, and she's lived her life. Even today, she's 80 years old, and she's still very purposeful with her life, with people. She doesn't just meet someone and it's just by chance. There's always intention and purpose to impact their lives, especially in a godly way. And along with that, for me, is her patience with things. Nothing throughout my entire life, I can't think back on any situation that Mom lost her cool. You know, where we thought, this is it, this is gonna be it. It's very patient, very, you know, clear-minded with thinking of things. And that, I feel, has impacted my life and my siblings' lives as well. That's something that I think that all of them can look at and see, hey, yeah, that's what we know Mom for, is that she was always solid. Mm-hmm. You know, when everybody else might be rattled, Mom was always solid.
My mom is strong and she sees the ultimate. She doesn't think that things are hard to do. She always finds a way, and she's very positive. Mm-hmm. And she always looks to God first. Yeah. And that's what she taught us. So,
her integrity. She lives by what she stands for, and she is a wonderful woman of God, and she is somebody that has the biggest heart. She's walked with us through everything, and she's just amazing.
Looking back or thinking about it, when I was a little girl, my mom had such determination. She would have these dreams and these aspirations, and she would just accomplish things and get it done. So I knew when I was a little girl, I wanted to be like my mother. I wanted to do anything that my mother did and anything that I wanted to do, because my mom taught us that we could do anything we wanted to do, however we wanted to do it, however hard it was, however easy it was, we could accomplish it. So her determination to get things done and live out her life the best she could is what I admire about my mom.
Her strength, because she's been through a lot of trials and things that should have broken her, and she showed to her strength in God, because it's only God that she's gotten that strength from, through the things that she's been through, the hardships that she's been through, so it's her strength, because, I've looked at her being able to be strong and have through that been able to myself be strong because of the things that we've been through.
She is dedicated to the Lord. She has prayed for so many people, and I admire her because she has given her life for him. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
So I it's not an easy thing to do. And we just love her so much.
When I didn't know anything about the Lord, and the first time through my sister, I met her, and she encouraged me, because I was living in San Antonio, and she gave me books for me to get to know the Lord more. But as I reflect, it's a church, but you don't really think it's a church, but she's more than a pastor. To me, like, I couldn't have it any other way. That I see now, pastor is the one that takes care of the flock. She gives a lot to all those that make time, even though the ones that don't make time. But I acknowledge that, She's an awesome pastor. As I stand here, I wouldn't have no other pastor in my life other than my Pastor Rosie. Yes.
One of the things that I've admired of Sister Rosie is how sensitive she is to the Holy Spirit and how she allows the Spirit of God to just minister through her. And she's been a blessing to my life in every area. You know how the Bible talks about the elders to teach the younger, and she's always been that instrument that God has used, and I look up to her because she has taught me, definitely, as I see her as that woman of God. She's been faithful, she's had integrity, she's sensitive to the Lord, she loves people, and she is clothed with dignity, and I admire her. I admire her faithfulness even to the call that God has given her.
No.
Take a seat right here.
Okay, now what in the world am I going to say? My sister in the back?
I'm gonna put down your shirt real quick, okay?
Okay. Just don't pinch me, okay? All right.
Okay. You ready, Carmela? Okay, real quick.
What? Okay.
2 questions.
What question?
Number 1 is, the first question is, what have you always admired or liked about your sister?
She is the greatest person, the bravest person, and she never gives up.
Yeah.
She always does what she wants, no matter what. You know, and she's always doing the right thing. That's my sister.
Yeah.
Even with all that accident that she had, she always had her head high. She always did. She was never ashamed of what happened to her because the devil did it to her. And she knew that God was with her. You know, so she was always up. Never. I was the one that defended her and wanted to hit everybody in the face because, you know, they would look at her like, and I go, what the heck are you thinking? You know, she's just a person, and she's God's person. So yeah, she is very good. She's a very good sister.
Yeah.
Very, very good. I'm very proud of her. I'm very, very proud of her.
Yeah.
And she raised a family, a good Christian family, guided them, and did the best. So that's all I have to say, and I love her a lot.
I got one more thing.
Okay, one more thing.
If you were to tell her anything, like, you know, this is something that she's gonna be able to see every day for years. If you could just look at the camera and just tell her.
I don't want to see my face in there. Okay, what?
Whatever you want to tell my grandma. You love her.
About what? Oh, I love her and I admire her, and you know, I wish I could help her a lot more if I wasn't this old. Like, she needs a lot of help from me because, you know, sometimes she goes off the road and I have to put her back. Yeah, it's gotta be. Priorities are first. The family's first. Everything else is second. You know that. But people don't do that. They go, oh, I gotta go play baseball. I gotta go do. No, priorities are the family, not the baseball, not the soccer, not anything else, but the family and the church. You know, and that's what I have to tell them.
Yeah.
And you cannot go to San Antonio and not visit me. You can go to San Antonio and have dinner. You can go to Corpus to have dinner with me. All right? That's right.
Well, do you have anything else, or?
No, that's it. That's it. I love her very much, and I will not ever give her up for anything else in the world. She's my best sister. Well, the other one is too, but she's too young. Yeah, but I love her.
Well, Thank you, Carmela. We love you. And
I love you guys. I love you all.
you'll see this on
You too.
YouTube one day.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll send you the video, this video one
No,
day.
when I die, you show it to everybody, to what I said about my sister.
Thank you.
Thank you, Migo. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, yeah.